chat is he was asking me if Cat has arrived, irrespective of how this English was framed. Remember, I asked, where are you? He said 30 minutes away, because I was expecting to get him there. Because I was stuck with a vehicle and I was still fixing, and he said he went out, he's coming back, and then when I arrived there, I didn't see him. And I said night rider because of check-in time, meaning you likes going in the evenings, because I mean it's 8. If we expect 9, 10 to leave, then you'll be arriving at your own time. So this one, I took it as if he's saying, Cat has arrived there, or as an answer, because I'm already there. Then maybe if he's arrived, I will be able to respond to say, yes, he's arrived, he's there.
So
that is how I took it.
So you say this was a question, not him telling you that Cat is there?
Yes, that is my understanding.
Okay, all right. It's not a question, General. He's reporting to you that Cat has arrived there. That's what he's telling you. Cat has arrived there. He's telling you that Cat is there. And my question is, why would he tell you if there had not been a discussion between you and him about Mr. Matlala attending the same function? Why would he tell you that Cat is there, has arrived?
Unless Nkosi comes and confirm what you are saying, I'll take it. For now, I understand what I'm asking this thing.
Yes. I must say, when he testified and he was asked about this question, he's never said about this. He didn't say it was a question to you. You're saying it was a question. He didn't say it was a question. But here's my proposition about this exchange to you. It is that when you say you hadn't seen Mr. Matlala or not spoken to him since 2023 up to that evening, these are my propositions, and I may be wrong. It's for you to say to me, you're wrong. This is in fact the correct story. That in fact you knew he was going to be attending, Mr. Matlala was going to be attending that evening. That's what I want to propose to you. Because it doesn't make sense that someone you haven't seen in a year, according to you, the very night you see him, you ask and he gives you a loan. You agree to get a loan, or he offers you a loan and you accept it. It just doesn't make sense that things would have happened that way. So the proposition I'm making to you, and I'm saying this WhatsApp exchange supports or accords with the proposition that I'm making to you, that you knew Mr. Matlala was going to be there that evening, either because you have spoken to him or you've spoken to Sergeant Nkosi. You knew he was going to be there. You expected him to be there. Sergeant Nkosi knew that you know he's going to be there. That's why he reports to you. As you ask him, where are you? He tells you, Cat is there already. There had been a discussion, therefore, between you and Sergeant Nkosi about Mr. Matlala arriving that evening. And when you saw Mr. Matlala that evening, it wasn't a surprise that he was there. You expected he would be there. And this conversation about a loan, if it happened that evening, it's something that was going to happen because you had spoken to Mr. Matlala and you expected him to be there that night. It's no coincidence to you that you all happened to be there that evening. Do you want to comment?
Yeah, I have serious problem with these propositions, actually. Because it seems whatever somebody is saying, it doesn't make sense, always. The sense is what is being thought from the commission side. And then the fiction is made and made a proposition. It's problematic with me in this sense. I said I saw Matlala physically for the first time on the 14th. I didn't say we never communicated telephonically. I did even indicate in September, when going to China, he asked me where I'm traveling. I was so amazed to say, how do you know I'm traveling? And then that is when I knew he's got contract with SAPS because he said he's doing that. And and also I did indicate that at the beginning of the year, he indicated that he had, I'm back in the office, he was there around our office, he could have passed there. So what I'm saying is, I didn't know that Cat is invited, he will be there. I was invited by the general to be there. I have spoken to Nkosi earlier on asking me if I'm coming. I said I'm coming. And I had a puncher with a buggy where I needed assistance, and I had to ask for Upside Direct to assist me. I arrived there around past 7 to 8. And when I arrived, I indicated, when you enter, there is a sitting place which is made of glass where these people who were engaging were seated. At the corner there, like a pool a place to sit, that is where the generals were seated. I went to the left. In the middle is a swimming pool, and there is a small place that other side. I went to the left, greeted the DNC, and then I passed where the kids were sitting, went to the generals, greeted them, and then I went and sat there with two couples who were speaking in Sikos. Then later, General Fani came to sit there. And then late in the evening, Advocate Chauke came and sat with us. So that is why I take this as a question asking me if he has arrived there, because he knew he was arriving. Not to say I knew and it was not a surprise. And he was not seated where I have seated. Where I have seated were limited people, maybe 6. And he came from that other side where the other generals were seated with Generals Ntumule, to coming this side, to come and greet. And then I don't know if he saw me or whatsoever, but he came and greeted, and we stood, we talked. And I never said in that talk, I proposed a loan. We talked about the accident and how I'm going to get some monies to do that because I don't have enough. I'm going to do this and that and that. And he offered. So to the proposition that I knew that he will be there, as if there was a pre-planned meeting with him, I was going to see him. This is what I'm insinuating. This is why I'm saying I've got problem with these propositions. But I think it is your work which allows you to do that, because you are probing, you want to know the facts. But nevertheless, what we are explaining, it seems not to be taken true.
Thank you, General.
Thank you, Commissioners. General, this is not even my topic, but I'm going to insert myself. If you go to your witness statement, and you can blame the Commissioners for this, not me. If you go to your witness statement, which is file 1, page 48, in fact, if we can start on page 47 at paragraph 151. Do you have it?
Paragraph 151.
1 of your statement on page 47.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm there.
You say, approximately 4 days later, on 18 September 2024, Mr. Matlala contacted me to inquire whether I had managed to raise the required funds. I informed him that I had not yet succeeded and that I was traveling to Limpopo at the time. We then agreed he would advance me a personal loan by depositing the money directly into my son's account, as my son was responsible for arranging the vehicle repairs in Gauteng. Go to the next page, page 48, paragraph 156. This is where you deny the allegation about the Thanksgiving. You say, The Thanksgiving ceremony took place at my homestead in Zanin on 20 September 2024. It was not a party to celebrate my promotion and it was not funded by Mr. Matlala. And that is in response to the allegation made by witness C that during the interrogation of Mr. Matlala, he had made a link between the two of you and had suggested that he had funded the Thanksgiving, or that he had funded some celebration for you. Do you recall that?
Yes, actually, he said Matlala deposited 80,000 to my
Yes.
account, which I got angry and sent it back.
Correct.
Yes.
Now, go to witness C's statement, which is in file 3, item 85.
85.
Yes, item 85. So you'll see it's labeled file 3. It should be the last item, actually, of that file. It starts 85, but you want to go to page 362. File 3. Do you have it?
I'm 881,
Page 362.
362.
Yes, it should be the last, it's probably like 4 pages from the bottom of that. I think somebody needs to assist the general, please.
I'm getting there. I'm at 365.
362,
Yes.
paragraph 116. This is witness C's statement. It says, General Shibiri. Mr. Matlala told us that he gave General Shibiri 80,000 rand. The money was sent to him. Now, if you go to his file 4, and we are going to page 60, I think it's page 50, from page 63. It is CJC 97. It's page 63. It is, do you see the covering page? It has between IO and Major General Shibiri.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is part of the recording of the interview between witness C and Mr. Matlala in May of 2025. And if we go to, oh, sorry, it's the one before that, my apologies. It's on page 60, not 63. Page 60. Do you have it?
60 of,
Yeah, 60 of the same document, same bundle. The document starts on page 58. So just go to 58.
sixty of the big one, eh?
No, that same one, file
The
4.
same one?
File 4.
File 4.
Go to page
Okay.
58. Can somebody assist the general, please? File 4, page 58.
Okay. 67. Yes.
Okay. Now, this is the recording of the interview that was held with Mr. Matlala when he was arrested in May of 2025. And I won't read the whole thing, but if you look at line 10, You'll see indicated on the side, it's line 10. Mr. Matlala says DNC is Sabia, and then the unknown mail says, who did he send? Mr. Matlala, General Shibiri. So this conversation relates to Mr. Matlala speaking about you. If you look at the last line, unknown female, General Shibiri is calling you direct and you call each other. And then on the next page, Mr. Matlala says, yes, he called me even Friday. And we know that that relates to, you recall that there was a WhatsApp call between you and Mr. Matlala, or you attempted to call him, or actually did get hold of him a few days before he was arrested. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Okay. And then if you go to the unknown female, yes, Mr. Matlala, then after I did not pick up. Unknown male 2, yes. Unknown female, for what? Mr. Matlala, he is also used to me a lot. Unknown female 2, and I saw an account number, a business account number going to him. Then if you go a few lines just above line 20, where it says unknown male, do you put money for him? Mr. Matlala, no, I give him cash. Then the unknown male, you did not. And the unknown female says, what was the account? Mr. Matlala, I remember one day when he was, that one I am not denying. I am not saying I am not. The unknown male, yes, no, that is fine. He says, Mr. Matlala, he was celebrating that thing when he was general. And then on the next page, unknown female, unknown male 2, yes, Mr. Matlala. And then he went to somewhere in Zanin. It was not his account. Unknown male, yes, Mr. Matlala. He gave me an account to say he wants to buy alcohol. I think I gave him something like 80 or 100. I do not remember. Now, Mr. Matlala, and I'm suggesting to you, is referring to the same 70,000 rand that you are referring to. Sorry, Mr. Matlala.
Do you mean Mr. Matlala or General Shibiri?
I'm saying that Mr. Matlala in this conversation is referring to the same 70,000 rand General Shibiri that you are referring to. He's not certain of the number. He's saying it was 80,000 or 100,000. And he says that he wanted to buy alcohol. And you recall that you had referred earlier on to you needed money for beverages. And you were talking about a celebration that you were going to at home in Zanin. Do you recall that? And
Yes.
you are denying that it was for the celebration. And you say the celebration was 20 September 2024. Correct?
Yes.
And the payment was made to your son of the 70,000 rand. When was that?
18.
18 of September 2024.
Yes.
So while Mr. Matlala might have the amount incorrect here, referring it to 80 or 100,000, he is saying that it is not into your account, and we know it wasn't your account, correct? The money was not paid into your account, it was paid into your son's account.
But where he's saying he sent it to my account, I refuse.
No, he says it was not his account, and then he went to somewhere in Zanin. It is not his account. Do you see? On page 61, Mr. Matlala.
Yeah, but where you started at point 10, he said at some point I sent to him.
Wait, no, he's saying at the top, the money that he sent, it wasn't to your account. It is not his account. Then the unknown male says, yes, he says, Mr. Matlala, he gave me an account to say he wants to buy alcohol. I think I gave him something like 80 or 100,000. Now, he's telling you at the top, he says he went to somewhere in Zanin. Is that not consistent with your evidence that the call was when you were on your way to Limpopo? Was that not your evidence?
Yes, but before I answer that, I'm taking you back where you started. Because now you choose what you want to ask
Okay.
on and then don't want to correlate with everything which was said.
No, please let me know where I've gotten it wrong.
No, I'm not saying you got it wrong.
Then please
where
clarify.
he started with Shibiri,
Yes.
where he said he did send to him.
Where General, which
Paragraph
page are you
10,
on?
Paragraph 10,
On page?
page 59, where we started.
Okay. Yes. I'm at 59.
Yeah, there under paragraph 10, where he said, who did you send? He said to General Shibiri.
Yes, he's referring to something else there. That's why I just wanted to show you your name to show that this conversation is about you. If you go to the start of it, he says, unknown male. So you saying this matter of Northwest, you do not know who it is. You know that they are involved. And he's speaking about the DNC sending someone in respect of that aspect.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with your loan. The loan issue starts at the bottom, where the unknown female says, General Shibiri is calling you direct and you call each other. And then on the next page, Matlala says, yes, he called me even Friday. And then he says, that is someone who he's also used to me a lot, meaning you know each other. And then the unknown male says, I saw an account number, a business account number going to him. In other words, there's money going to him. That is what the unknown male says. Mr. Matlala says him sending to you. In other words, he's talking about the money coming back, you paying the money back. Do you see that? Because at that stage, we only know that part because they are referring to Mr. Matlala's information. They don't have your son's bank statement at that stage. As the chair indicated to you yesterday, when we get the information, we only see the payment that you made. We don't even know what it relates to. So we're wondering why you paying Mr. Matlala, right? It's you that volunteers the information in response to an allegation that Mr. Matlala made that he funded a celebration. And you saying it wasn't a celebration, it was a loan, and that explains the payment back into his account. And then you tell us about the flip side of the transaction, i.e. he paid the money into my son's account because my son's vehicle needed to be fixed. Mr. Matlala never refers, I'm suggesting to you, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, as insofar as we know, do you confirm that there's only one transaction of any of the companies of Mr. Matlala or Mr. Matlala himself transferring money into an account connected to you, and by that I mean your son's account? There's only one such transaction you're aware of, correct?
Yes,
And that transaction is for the 70,000 rand.
yes.
And do you agree with me that when he is